right here. The question is this. My ex got into another relationship 2 weeks post breakup. Advice. If your ex got in a relationship, if your ex got in a relationship 2 weeks after you break up, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. You said your ex got in a relationship 2 weeks post breakup, 2 weeks after you are breaking up. Um, any advice? Here's the advice. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, Jamisha. Here's the advice. It ain't your business. You're already broken up. Why are you? What's up, Ray? If your ex got in a relationship 2 weeks after the breakup, what's the problem? It ain't your business. It ain't your struggle. It ain't your. Get your ego out. When you're done with somebody, you're done with it. When you're done with somebody, be done. Why would you worry about who they got with, how they got with somebody? They're not you. They can do whatever they want to do. They don't, I mean, don't get me wrong. They never belonged to you. They never belonged to you before. And now they belong to you even less. If we done, what I do is not your business. I, if you tell me that you're done, and the next day, now I know you want to hear, I know you are trying to hear, you wanted to hear, or you want to hear, well, maybe it's too fast and maybe they shouldn't do it. No, they should do it. It's their business. Why should they wait? Who they waiting for? You to come back? No. Leave people alone. I think we put our minds in too many places. You're trying to control people from the outside. How do we control people from the outside? We was in there, we control them. Now they leave us, we want to control them still? Hell no. If I'm done with you, the next day I'm moving my ass on. And it's not necessarily that they were cheating the whole time. Sometimes it's not your business. Hey Kelly, Coco, what's good? It ain't your whatever they do with their hey Tony, Tony, what's good? If they finish with you and the next day they went to someone and give them some, listen, this is why at this grown age, if you're not done, don't say that you're done. If you're not finished with somebody, don't say it. If you're not ready to move on, sit your ass inside and be quiet. A lot of us, we try to break up with people, right? Just to see what they're going to do. You're lost. We can't play those games. This is why I don't tell my woman anymore, just to control her in her mind. Hey, you know what? I'm breaking up with you. Hey, Miss Cindy, how you doing? This is why I don't play with grown people no more. Because when you tell a grown person that you're done, what comes after? If you tell me we're done, you're gonna make sure that you recognize what you have said. I'm gonna make sure you recognize your words, because you can't tell me something and change your mind. You can't tell me something and then don't mean it. We are adults. You mean exactly what you say, and you say what you mean. This is why you got to be very careful. This is why you got to be very careful when you let somebody say things to you and then say, I'm sorry. A lot of us, you got to be careful about what you allow people to say to you and then say you're sorry. You're not sorry. You said it. Let me hold you accountable for your words. I don't care if you are angry. Let me tell you this right here. I think we give people too much chances to disrespect us with their words, to abuse with their words, and then say sorry. Hell no. Listen, you said what you said. You said that you was done. You said that you don't want me. You said I was ugly. Let me hold you to your words. When you begin to do this with people, people begin to be very careful about what they say around you. When you begin to hold people accountable for their words that they speak around you, people begin to be careful about their words that they use. If you let people just get away with their words, people are going to get away with murder. And it's going to hurt you every single time. And you're there talking about, I don't know why you keep hurting me. Because listen, number one, it's not just because you let them. Number one, they are shitty people. Because we have to admit, some people are shitty. Some folks are shitty people. They are just shitty people. And number two, because you let them keep doing it and you stay. And as long as you stay, that means I'm rewarding you with my presence. Understand this right here. When you stay with somebody, it means I'm rewarding you for whatever you are doing with my presence. If you are abusing me, if you're lying to me, if you're disrespecting me, if you are cheating, that means if I stay, that means I am rewarding you with my presence, because my presence is all my life. My presence is now. My presence is God. My presence is this breath. My presence is life. My presence is everything. Everything that I have accumulated, everything that I have done, everything that I know is all in my presence. So when I stay around you, when I reward you, listen, let me tell you something, right? Your presence is a reward. Your effing presence is a reward. I don't think you are hearing what I'm saying. Hey, Cornelia, your presence is their reward. And when you understand, listen, you have to stop effing with your presence. Stop disrespecting your presence. You have to honor your presence, honor your breath, honor this life. And when you honor this life, people who are wrong, you would honor it. But when you are wrong somebody who keep abusing you, it's because you don't honor this life. Let's be real. I mean, listen, I'm being real now. When we are wrong people who we allow to keep disrespecting us, lying to us, it's because we don't honor this life. This life is everything. I'm telling you, everything that you have accumulated, everything that you have gained, all your knowledge, all your wisdom, all your strength, the entire creation is in this presence. This presence right here represents every life that you have ever been, what you can be, possibilities. It represents God. And why would you allow somebody who don't deserve that presence to be? Listen, I'm telling you all, man. Yeah, we know. Number one, some people are shitty people. But number two, your presence, if you allow it, that's what they're going to do. Now, somebody asked me, how do you deal with disrespect? How do you deal with disrespect? You don't deal with it. That's facts. Gold. How do you deal with disrespect? You don't deal with it. You let people handle themselves. I don't have to be around disrespect. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't have to answer back. I don't have to talk back. I don't have to argue with you. Because number one, we're not going to argue. People come on here all the time. Thank you, princess. Folks come on social media all the time trying to argue with me. What am I arguing with you for? Arguing with you for what? What are we arguing about? We grow. You have yours. No. If you want me to explain myself, I will. Right? But we arguing, man. Listen, if you don't like my presence, leave. If you don't like what I'm, leave. But we're not gonna argue. But the thing about it is that I respect my time, and I know what I feel. I know what I think. I know what I know. I don't argue with you to prove a point. For what? What am I? You see what I'm saying? What am I really proving? So we got this, and we gotta be aware, man. We gotta be aware. So how do you deal with disrespect? I don't. People ask me all the time, how do you deal with narcissists? You don't. Why do you? Why do you deal with them? I don't. Right, Nikki? Why? How do you deal with narcissists? I don't. I can't tell you how to because I don't give them a... If I see somebody using their emotions and their feelings to manipulate and their words and the disrespect, why am I dealing with that for? All you're doing is being drained for no reason. Don't give them your energy, Jasmine. That's right. All they're doing is being drained. You just drained every day for no reason. You just want to be drained. So why do you deal with it? No. It's like plugging yourself up to a battery, a dead battery, and trying to give that battery life. That's what you are doing. You are literally plugging your energy to a dead battery and trying to give them life. And then asking someone, how do you deal with this dead battery? You can't. Leave it alone. Get a new one. Get a new one. Sometimes the battery is drained. It's done. There's nothing else in there. And if it's something else in there, it's God's business. It's between them and God. It's between them and God. Sometimes you have to let God do his job, man. You are be letting God get away with it. You have to let God do his job. God, listen, they belong to God. That grown man, he belongs to God. That grown woman, they belong to God. They ain't belong to you. You don't have, listen, you don't have no obligation to deal with no trash. You have no obligation to deal with anybody. I mean, listen, you got kids. Your kids are bad enough. You know what I mean? Having your kids are bad enough. Your kids take up so much of your time. Then sometimes you have a raggedy ass boss. Yeah, for real. Sometimes you have a raggedy ass boss. You know what I'm saying? You got raggedy people to deal with in your life that you can't really not deal with. Let's be honest. But listen, when that raggedy ass person becomes your husband or your wife, your partner, people ask, how do you deal with them? You don't. I ain't dealing with my raggedy. Listen, if sometimes you have to learn how to cut ties, man. We're done. Sometimes you have to learn. Because when you have given it all your all, yeah, the pink, when you give all your all, when you do all that you can do, when you do all that you can do, man, hey, Herflow, when you do all that you can and give all that you have, shoot. I don't know what to tell you. I'm done. Let God do his job. God, you figure this out because I'm done. You ought to be trying to understand, well, maybe the problem is, maybe the way how you were raised. Let the therapist do their job. Let God do his job. And then you need to do your job by increasing yourself. Because a lot of times you are so disengaged from you. Deal with other people. Exactly. You know, we get so disengaged from ourselves, and get so engaged with people and their behaviors and trying to understand why they're doing this and why they're doing that and how they're, and you're trying to figure them out. You can't figure people out. People coming from a whole different place. You don't know why they're doing it. You have no idea how they're doing it. You will never do it. And you have to understand, this is not my plan. This is God's plan. And anytime you interfere in God's business, your ass get beat. You all notice that? Every time you interfere in God's business, sometimes God is telling you, that one ain't yours, that one is mine. You see how every time he comes to you, and it's not just man or woman. I'm talking about, it's not just men. I'm talking about both genders. I'm talking about everyone. I ain't talking about men. I'm talking about everybody. You see, like when every time they come to you, you start to feel anxious. When they come close to you, your body begins to react. You all know what I'm talking about. Your body, thank you, Harflow. Your body begins to react. Nanny Puffins, what's good with you, girl? Thank you for the gifts, for always blessing me. Thank you, I appreciate you. When you see that person coming to you, and when they come around you, your heart kind of feel heavy. Every time they come around you, your anger comes up. Yeah, you become defensive. You become defensive. You become anxious. You become scared. You begin to walk on eggshell. That ain't for you. That person ain't for you. But you can't say, I let you be. You have to incorporate me into your life and ask me and ask someone else, how do you deal with this? It ain't for you to deal with. Deal with yourself. Deal with your damn self. Because if you can't fix your own shit, if you can't fix your own, listen. It's hard enough. Seriously. Hey, Florence. That's right. It's hard enough for your finances to flow. It's hard enough to have your finances flow in a way that you want them to flow in. It's hard enough having your emotions flow in a way when you are not even being disturbed to flow how it should flow. It is hard enough to put our minds to a space where it's flowing perfectly fine. You think I'm going to allow you in my life and block me even more? Because when you allow those energies or those spirits into your life, it blocks you up even more. It F's with you. What's up, BLJ? Yeah. It screws with your mind. It screws with the flow. And some of your flow begins to be so restrictive. Right? Your flow begins to be so restrictive. You can't even flow anymore. Sometimes, man, you're going to be with people. You're going to realize, right? You're going to realize that you can't be at peace. You can't have a job. You can't have no peace in your life. You can't have no joyous moment. You can't have no health in your body. You realize that you can't do anything at all. And some of you still don't get it. You're keeping the same people in your life, which is the only people that you don't need. That's the ones you keep. We have to be mindful, man. We have to be mindful. Some people ain't for us. You know, the people that's for you, man, you will grow in their... The people that's for you, you will grow in their presence. Seriously. Carrying some souls around. Indeed. The people that's for you, man, you will grow in their presence. You will grow in their presence. People ask me all the time, how do you deal with disrespect? I don't. I honestly don't. I don't give them my energy. I have to separate myself. This is you, this is me. You can say what you want to say. I'm not going to sleep in you're not going to sleep in my bed. And listen, how do you put somebody in your bed? Awareness, indeed. How do you put somebody in your bed? Somebody who you don't trust. And no. You are going against yourself. You're confusing the body. You are confusing your subconscious mind. You are confusing the spirit. You literally confusing the Holy Spirit. To put somebody in your bed who to sleep with you with your eyes closed. And you can't trust them. God dang it. Listen, you don't lay down with nobody that you can't trust. Because the minute you lay down with somebody, we are one. Hey, Gina. And if I can't trust you, we can't be one. But now when you become one with someone else who you can't trust, you get divided. You get anxious. You get frustrated. You get sick. If you can't trust nobody, do not lay down with somebody that you can't trust. That's just the law. If I can't trust, listen, how are you going to be laying up? How are you going to be giving me your body and want to check my phone? That don't make no damn sense. You can't be checking my phone and sleeping with me. Because if you don't trust me, you shouldn't be sleeping with me in the first place. Begin that lifestyle. You know, everybody want to meet the right person. We want to meet the right person. Hey, Divine. Everybody want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to meet the right person. Good morning, Oliza. My screen is blank, so I can't really see it. My YouTube screen is very hard to see. So pardon me if I don't respond to your message, okay? But I'm telling you, you can't be laying up with somebody and then want to check their phones if you don't trust them. Everybody, hey, I want to meet the right man, the right woman. Number one, stop entertaining crap that doesn't fit you. Because when you entertain all that stuff, it's not the right one that gets you. It's your emotions that gets you. It's not the wrong one that gets you. It's your emotion that gets you. It's your emotions. Your emotion gets the best of you. Whether somebody is right or wrong, do you realize that you don't really care? If somebody is good or bad for you, do you realize that you don't really care? You only care about how you feel around them? Oh, you feel so good. Oh, the things that you say. Oh my God, you make me so happy. Oh, you make me feel. You notice that if somebody is good or bad, you still don't care. That's why you all be meeting people in prison. Y'all be meeting people out, in the trash. It's like you go out to dump your trash in your dumpster. Somebody's there waiting for you. Hey, oh my God, the way how you say hey. It's so cool. I like the way you speak. At least you are honest. I met this lady once and she asked me a question. She said, hey, Kirk, I have a question. She said, I met this guy. And the guy said, he speak the truth. He was telling me all these things. He was telling me all these things that what he did and what he had. He told me that he had a couple girlfriends at the same time. He said, he's not really into a relationship. He told me that, he's just never been in love. He told me, everything. He's honest. He told me all his girlfriend, he cheated. But I think he's just so honest, so I'm going to give him a chance. That shit turns you on when a man be honest. You know how you all love honesty? At least he's honest, right? That's what she said. At least he's honest, though. Yeah, you're right. At least he's honest. Go ahead. Do it. Be with him. What do you think I should do? Go ahead. Do it. Join him. Go ahead. Thinking that you think... Because you can't tell them no. You're a grown woman. Hey, Crusher Goddess. You can't... I can't... You're a grown... I will not tell you no. Who am I? I don't know. Maybe he might change. Maybe this time he likes you. Maybe you are the exception. Maybe you might teach him that he is, I'm the one who can change you. Maybe, just maybe, when you come into his life, you're going to recognize the beauty and your vagina is different and it tastes different, it feels different, it looks different, it has no hair, it has no smell. Maybe you are the difference. So go ahead. Ridiculous. Because you know why? The reason is because you like him. You like him. You like him. And since I like him, let me continue. To hell with the patterns. To hell with the history. To hell with what's really is going on. To hell with the truth. I like you. And since I like you, I got the master vagina and I can change your life. Just, you put it in once, you are cured. You put that thing in once and bam, cure. He is fixed with the Holy Spirit because your vagina is just wired and is discerning. Your vagina has powers. I don't know why you all think that you are the exceptions. You're not the exception. Stop flattering yourself. You all be thinking, well, if I put it on him, you never met a bitch like me yet. You ain't met nobody like, you ain't met a bitch like me yet. Crap that you always say, you ain't never met, people tell me that before too. People told me that before. You ain't never met a bitch like me yet. And in my mind, I'm like, if you only know, I've heard many people say that. Come on, you're right, come on. Come, let me show you. Come on. Next week, she gone. I'm like, I can't believe, I told you who I was. I told you who I was. You didn't believe it. You thought that you had the power. You thought that you was Jesus walking on water. You thought your vagina was walking on water or something. Y'all gotta stop this. You're not the exception. People, stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself. I promise you, your vagina is not the Holy Ghost. A matter of fact, most times you get in it, it feels the same. It feels like everybody else goes. It feels like every ghost that you ever been with. It doesn't feel like the Holy Ghost. Because as soon as I'm done with it, it just, go home. Like you ain't done, like go home, like God. You're not even cute anymore. Too many people. Go home. What time? Oh, I gotta wake up in a couple minutes. And listen, I gotta go, alright? So, but why so fast? It's only 8:46. Yeah, I know, but I can't stay up for that long anymore. 8:46. Oh shoot, I didn't know it was that late. Man, time goes so fast, and you're like, well, I can stay over. No. I can't. Yeah, I got gas. When I sleep, I got gas. I got gas in my sleep, so I don't want. I don't want to bring that to you. I don't mind. No. I mind. That's embarrassing because if I hear you pass gas while you sleep, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna elbow the hell out of you. Pow! So don't pass gas in my bed either. I ain't passing gas, but just I got gas. Okay, I got gas. Damn it, go home. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. I got gas. Go. Why can't you get it? At the moment, somebody said I'm talking the butt naked truth. The butt naked truth. I'm telling you, that's the butt naked truth. Listen, people will tell you exactly who they are. People will tell you exactly who the hell they are. And they will tell you every single time, don't they? And all you have to do is listen. If you just listen, if you just pay attention, if you just listen to what they talk about, if you listen to the shit that they say, you will figure it out. If you look at their life, you're going to figure it out. If you be honest with yourself. People ask me all the time, man, Kirk, seriously, this is a serious question. Kirk, I have a boyfriend, and he leaves me, and he plays with me, and he, in this, and he not take me serious. What should I do? I said, listen, if you didn't have those feelings for him, what would you do? I would leave, but then, then tell me, what is it telling you? It's your feelings that you are focused on. You're not focused on what's the reality, because I know for a fact how you are treated. Say it with me. How I'm treated. How I'm treated, it is more important than how I feel. So y'all say with me, how I'm treated, it is more important than these damn feelings. Seriously, how I'm treated, it is more important than you see these feelings. I'm telling you, I'll be effing up with these feelings. I'll be making excuses. How I'm feeling, it is more important. I'm sorry. How I'm treated. How I am treated is more important than how I feel. And I think we need to understand that. If we just be committed to the way how I'm treated instead of how I feel, we're going to save good marriages. We're going to save good relationships. Some of y'all be treated like goddesses and princes and kings and queens. And you be treated, listen, you get the king and queen treatment, but you don't feel. I feel like, I feel. To hell with what you feel. This shit is crazy. Y'all be crazy. Y'all be giving up great people and great opportunities, but because I feel. To hell with your feelings. This ain't about feelings. I was talking to someone, and I'm a man, so I talk about men. Not that I'm bashing men most. I talk about men and women. And I'm a man, and in myself, I have learned these things. Am I married? Why? Why you want to know if I'm married? What difference does it make if I'm married or not? I'm not trying to talk to you. Um, I'm just joking. Yes, I'm married. I've been married for a long time. For a very long time. For too damn long. I'm just joking. Why everybody want to know if I'm married though? You know what I mean? I ain't up here flexing and stuff and showing my chest and showing my skin, showing my nipples. You know what I mean? I'm just joking, man. I hope you don't. I hope that didn't offend you. I'm just playing. Seriously. What the heck was I saying? Yes. So I'm a man, and I talk about men all the time, right? I talk about men all the time, and because I know the shit that I've done. You know what I mean? I've done some shit, man. But it's not just me. I looked at other men and I saw them doing the same shit. Y'all don't understand. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I have done some stuff in my life and I saw men doing the same thing. So when I speak, I know what I'm talking about because I've seen it. I've been with those men, you know, been hanging around with those men who have been doing the same crap. We've been doing it together. Not me and the men. I'm talking about we being in the groups, doing the things together with other women. And I saw it. One thing about men, when a man has a good woman, understand. Let me give you all some secrets. Because I don't think you all have these secrets. I don't think these secrets come to you guys. Right? Yeah, birds of a feather. Right. Men are different. Men, we are completely different. We are different species. We think different. Our ego is different. Our feelings are different. Our reality is different. Our awareness is different. Our spiritual level is different. Everything, our desires are different. We are completely different beings than women. And I don't think that you all should try to understand us. So I don't try to understand you guys either. I don't understand women because if the simplest things don't make sense to me sometimes. Here's the thing. You see these men that you are good to? Do you see these men that you are good to? Do you know when you keep being good to them, they know who you are. They recognize your worth. They recognize your value. They recognize the value that you bring to their life. They recognize the value that you add to their life. But if you keep doing it, some of these brokers, some of these jokers, I ain't saying most men or all men. I'm talking about a specific group of men. Some of these jokers ain't gonna give you that respect. They won't give you the respect. They won't give you the respect when you stop. Only when you stop. Only when you stop. Because when you was giving them their all, everything, they wouldn't recognize your value. So they could only recognize your value when you are gone. And it's not good or bad. It's just a reality for a lot of people. That's how people operate. A lot of people operate like this. That's how we operate. It's like having electric in your house, or power, or current in your house. When you have power in your house, you enjoying life and you not even thinking about power. You don't even think about power. But when power goes for 30 minutes, your whole life changes. Your entire life changes. But when power comes back, you appreciate it again. For the first hour, you can watch TV, the lights are on, then power leaves your mind again because it's been on for an hour. No big deal. See, some of you, that's how people treat you. When you are there trying to do your thing, they don't remember you being there. They don't even know that you're still there. But as soon as you walk your ass off, all of a sudden they miss you. They love you. All of a sudden they begin to do the things. They begin to do the things that they should have been doing this whole time. Let me tell you all something now. Here's the truth. This truth is gonna hurt. When you see that's how a man operates, you stop. You don't do it again. Because they have to keep chasing you. They have to keep trying. That's their reality. That's their mindset. They have to chase. And if they stop chasing, they're caught. Listen, you throw a ball at a dog. If you throw a ball at a dog, the dog will be ready to, every time the dog is looking for it. And when you throw the ball, he go have the ball and he go grab the ball with his teeth and he bring the ball to you. And if you don't play with the ball, you put it down. The ball is done. The damn thing is done. The excitement is gone. The ball has no more place in his life. He don't want to play with it no more. He don't want to see it until you throwing the ball, until he chasing the ball. That's the only time the ball is important to him because the ball is gone out of his control. I need you all to understand some people, and it's not just men. I'm just saying men. It's not just men. Women do that shit too. Because some of y'all women be having some great men. Y'all be having some great ass men. Some great providers. But they're boring. You be having some great providers. But they don't communicate the way how you think they should communicate. They don't communicate. You know, the communication is not, you know, they don't communicate like me. What do you want a man to communicate like you for? What do you want? A woman? What do you want? A girlfriend? Why we have to play all these games all the time is just sickening to me. It's not games. It's called psychology. You think people know that they're playing games? Do you think people really know that they're playing games? Do you think people really know that they're playing games? They don't know they don't know what's going on. Do you think you understand yourself? See, we think that we understand ourselves, but we really don't. There's so much going on within you that you're not paying attention to what's happening. Some of us, listen, some of us have been in some trauma. Some of us have been in some situations where we have to force, you know, to do things to be loved. Some of us could only be recognized when we are doing something. It's not games, you know. It's not always games. The games that you play, you don't know that you're playing. It's not games. This is a reality. This is how people live. It's just that 99% of the world is on. Hey, Stacia. Oh, shoot. Hey, Stacia. 99% of this world, if people walking around you is blind just like you. You think that you understand it. You really don't. You seeing it when you outside the situation. But when you're inside, it's all a game. You see, let me tell you the games that you play that you don't even know that you play. The way how you speak to him sometimes is a game. The way you dress, the way you show your titties around him, the way you pop your one nipple out when you in front of him, the way how you lift your shirt up so that you want them to see your ass, is all a game. You is playing a game that you see. You know men are drawn by their eyes. And when you walk around, your ass cheeks show. Why? Because that's what you want him to see that ass so he can approach you. It's all a game, but we don't want to see that though. We don't want to acknowledge that. It's all a damn game. The way how you put your voice, oh no, stop. That's not how you talk to your friend. That ain't how you talk to your mother. You don't say, stop, why are you playing? You say, hey! That ain't how you talk to your kids. Stop it. Stop it. But when he's a grown man, oh no, stop. Why you stop? Don't touch me right here. Oh my God, why are you doing this? It's a game because you want to sound sexy. Because it stimulates people. It's called psychology. Everybody hates game until they play it. You see, nobody want to talk about this though. Everybody hates games until they're the one playing. On your emotions, when you get angry, when his phone rings, is how he controls. His phone rings and you look at him like this. He's like, I don't know what that is. It's not even important. It's not a game. What do you all think this is? Psychology. He knows the way how you look at him when he answers his phone around you. He don't even bring his phone inside the house anymore. If you all don't understand that life is about games, it's about psychology, it's about understanding how the mind works, it's a game. Some of y'all don't want to play. That's why you lose. So you always lose. Because you have to depend on being some crazy good woman or good man idea. Shugs, what's going on with you, girl? How you doing? Long time to see. You can't depend on being a good woman or a good man. That shit don't work. It makes no sense. Hey, Miranda. It's a game that we adapted to, indeed. I can't really see. But we have to understand, until we become conscious, until we become aware and conscious, is when you realize, let me play less. And you know, the world is not conscious. Play the game. Some of y'all see him playing a game, you can't play his game, so you're gonna cry. Play his game too. If you want to keep a man, play his game. Learn his game. I'm saying, if you want to keep a man, if you want to keep him, play his game. Cause I promise you, you hate when you play their game. You all think I'm joking. I'm just telling you from a man's perspective. I know some of y'all don't agree with what I'm saying. I get it. Some of y'all can't agree with it. I get it. Some of y'all think that it shouldn't be this. That's your business. You hate going to the casino, don't go. If you hate gambling, don't go to the casino. But it's all the game, man. It's all everything. The way how you get promoted, the way how you talk to your boss, the way how you do a little extra. You check all your T's and dot all your T's and cross all your I's. Whatever it is, it's all the game because your other person don't do it. Let me figure out what this person ain't doing so I can do it. That's how I can. Man, this is all. Life is a game. We're just sore losers. You hear me? We're just sore ass losers. Don't play games. I'm out. You play games. We all play games. It's just what's worth it to you. It's just the game that's worth it to you. But we all play games. A millionaire play games. Without playing games, you can't be a millionaire. You can't be rich. You can't be free. Play or get played. You can't be happy. Man, listen, you gotta play games. Playing the game sometimes is being. Somebody said you have to play the fool. How does that quote go? You have to play the fool to fool the fool who thinks he's fooling you. Is that how it goes? You have to play the fool to fool the fool who think that they are fooling you. That's a game. You never had somebody talk to you? You never had somebody talk to you? And you know that they were lying, but you was playing the game with them? Okay. Well, ladies, I have most of you on in here. Let me ask you a question. Let me tell you the biggest game that you all play. That's right. Let me tell you the biggest game that women play. Kirk, who is Keisha? Now, listen. You know that you know who Keisha is. You damn know you know who Keisha is. You already know. You did your research. You already checked every message. Talking to my friends on here you talking to my boy because I talk to my boy all the time and I talk about Keisha to him. No, you know who Keisha is. You have seen Keisha's pictures. You have seen the way how I talk to Keisha over the past 16 years, 5 years, 2 months, 2 weeks. You have seen the things I told Keisha. You have seen the pictures I sent Keisha. And you have seen the pictures Keisha sent me. And then you're going to ask me, Kirk, I have a question. What's your question? Who is Keisha? And you have the nerve to look at me in my eyes. And when you look at me in my eyes, you open your eyes wider. I think you're looking for something. I don't know what you're looking for in my eyes. Kirk. And as soon as you said the word Keisha, your eyes, who is Keisha? I'll wait. Who's Keisha? Now, in my mind, I'm like, shit, you know her name. Let's see who can play this game. Because if I just say she's my girlfriend, maybe you don't know the full story. Oh, Keisha's my friend. She's a chick I used to know back in the days, man. She's just a friend. Really, Kirk? Now, if you know the answer, why are you asking me? And yet you say you hate games. Right? who she is to you. Listen, you say you hate games, but you're playing a serious game right now. Because now it's the one who's going to have the more proof. Then you take pictures. Listen. You went through my phone, you screenshot everything and send yourself the pictures. That's how you all be doing. Ain't that what you all be doing? You send yourself all the screenshot. So even if I try to delete the damn message, it's too late. You already got the pictures, you got the evidence. So Kirk, this is just friends, huh? Kirk, no, talk to me. No, since you think this is your friend, this is what friends do? Kirk, this is what friends do? This right here is what friends do, huh? Kirk, you talk. Kirk, I'm not playing with you. You are playing with me because you told me that you didn't know who Keisha was. Now I'm telling you, I don't know either. I joined you. I agree with you. I don't know who Keisha is. Keisha's my friend. How would I know that you know? But if you know, tell me that you know. Don't tell me you don't know who she is. I don't know who she is either. I don't really know who she is, You really can't know anybody. That's what I said. You can't really know anyone. You really can't. That's not the point, Kirk. I'm just saying, you really can't know anyone. I don't even know you like that. If somebody asks me, do I know Vanessa? I can't even say yes because I don't really know who you are either. But I know of you. I see you. Listen, man. You all hate games until you all play the games. You all play games too, man. Stop playing with me. I don't know who she is either. Because if you know, that's gaslighting, right? If you know who she is, what are you asking me? Just bring the proof. Kirk, this is Keisha. This is all the messages. This is her naked. This is her body. This is what the video of you all was doing it. You took a video to Kirk? Man, I didn't even take a video. Don't bring Vanessa into this. Oh, life is a game. But if you suck at playing, sometimes you gotta play the man's game. And sometimes you gotta play a woman's game. Because we all play games. Women, you know, when a woman lie, understand that women do not change her story. Even when the proof is there, you don't change your story. A woman told me, I said, why you have a hickey on your neck? She said, this is not even my neck. This is my girlfriend's neck. We switch. What? She told me she switched necks. We're giving you a chance to be transparent. It's too late. She told me it's not her neck. She said, my girlfriend, I borrowed her neck and she put some makeup on and we switched necks because she was going home to her boyfriend and she didn't want him to see. And when we come back, we didn't even switch back yet. That's what she told me. You hear me? You all don't stop. You all go to the grave. You all go to the grave with it too. Oh, this is some secrets. The only way I'll find out is when I talk to your girlfriends. It's all in your girlfriend's messages. Because women don't really save pictures and stuff. Men do. It's the worst. Men save pictures. Men, we want to remember. we want to keep. It's like we want to listen. We want to remember who Big Titty Jasmine is or Big Titty Susie. You know, we want to keep. Lord, I saw 2 names on here and I said the names. You see how subconscious work? We want to keep score, man. So, hey, listen, man. This Jennifer right here, boy, she bad, ain't she? Man, damn. Oh, you did that one. Man, I don't know. And you take the picture out, man, she bad. She bad. Oh my God, she bad. You can't delete it. It's hard to delete them pictures, man. It's hard. Because you scored. But listen, though. Seriously. Listen, all joke aside, though. Y'all know I'm talking a little crap. You know, some people hate me talking crap. Some folks hate me talking crap. I'm sorry that I talk so much nonsense. But my nonsense have some sense to it. I hope you get the sense from the nonsense. It has some sense to it if you just listen. Listen, I'm telling you all, man. I literally don't believe in staying in a place where you are disrespected and abused. It's not about your feelings. You see what I'm saying? It's about being disrespected. I can't really see the comments on this because the light is... I don't know why my screen looked weird. We can't stay in a situation where we are abused. Now, I was talking about when you're giving everything to a man. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. And a man don't appreciate it. You know when he appreciates you is when you leave. But let me tell you this. When you leave, understand, 2 things are going to happen. He coming to find you. Because now the things that you are doing or the things that you were doing, nobody else is doing it. He got used to you doing it. How you did it is different. He like your style. He just don't like you that much. He don't appreciate you being here yet. But when you leave, all of a sudden, let me tell you what happens. I've said this before. The reason why he thinks that he loves you now is because you are resisting him. You're taking away his power. When you take away his power based on you are not responding and you are not giving in to his questions, you're not giving in to his moves, you're not giving in to his little, his innuendos, he loses power. When a man loses power in his mind, he begins to do all the things. Like Joe said, all the things your man won't do, he begin to do it. All the things that he know he needed to do, all the things that he needed to do, he began to do it. You will not get into another car without him. Even if you get into your own car and he's not one, he will run outside. Hey, baby girl, I got you. I got you now. I got the door. Remember, I got your door. Hey, I got the door. Don't relax. You know what I mean? He will not let you do anything else. Because now he knows what you like. He always knew what you like. He always knows what you want. He knew what you want. He knows what he should be doing. He knows what you appreciate. He knows what you love. He knows that you love him. And that is your weakness right there. Because I think love is the reason why we stay. You don't stay because of love. You stay because you are treated with respect and dignity. You stay away because you are growing. You stay because of loyalty to yourself and commitment to yourself. That's why you stay. You don't stay because of love. Love is for all things. You love the fire, you love the sun, but you don't go close to the sun to get burned up. I'm just talking, y'all. You know what I mean? You love. You see what I'm saying? You love. You love the sun. Hey, Aisha. You love the life, but you don't stay in places where you get consumed by it. You love the ocean, but you don't want to go deep into the ocean and get drowned. And so that's, a lot of times, that's your, you don't understand the reason of love, or you don't understand what power that you have in love. And so he began to use words like, I love you, and I miss you. And when you hear those things, oh, baby, I love you. Oh, you never heard it before. Oh my God. I've waited so long. I have waited so long. You know you all be dramatic when you all talk, right? I have waited so long for you to say this. Oh my God. And then you start to feel the feelings. You are dramatic. Yeah, listen. You know, ladies, you are dramatic, you know. You all are dramatic, man. You all are. because, you know what I mean? It feels good. You waited a whole year, 15 years to hear, I love you. And now you hear it. I guess you know exactly what to say. You know he don't love you. You know his shit don't make sense. As a matter of fact, when he said it, you know you can't feel it. As a matter of fact, you know when somebody tell you that, you know when your dog, have you ever had a child tell you that they love you? You see how it feels? Because you know it's true. Like they're being honest. Mama, I love you. Oh, damn, say it again. I love you, Mama. Oh my God. And you know when it connects. But you know when it's empty. You don't feel nothing. All your nipple, it's just a nipple that you felt. You just felt your nipple move. Hey, Brempy, you just felt your nipple vibrated because it sounds sexy to you, because it's not something that you know, it's not something that you loved or you want or you, it's just something that you hear. You know, you've been lacking it all your life. So the man will come back with full force, telling you how much they love you, how much they want you, and they will be very consistent. You will see the consistency changes. True or false? The consistency will change. They cannot become more consistent than in those 2 weeks that they're trying to get you. They will be very consistent. Now, if you accept and you say, you know what, oh my God, you, oh my God, I didn't know you had this in you. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it. I mean, I'm glad that I'm seeing it now. If you accept, remember, that person is only driven by the chase. Because when the chase is done, you know, sometimes to keep somebody wanting you is to keep being away. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in. Some people just can't. They just cannot catch them. They are in a place where they are not conscious, they are not aware, they don't have common sense. And I'm not just talking about men, I'm talking about men and women. It's not just men who do this. I'm just talking about from a man's perspective. It's not just men who do this. It's not. You know what? I speak to many men in my inboxes all the time. Men always inbox me and talk to me, telling me how the woman treats them. Honestly, men have problems with women too, because some women ain't nothing like the men. Some women are raggedy. Some women are just as raggedy as some men are, but they don't like each other. The raggedy men hate the raggedy woman. The raggedy woman hate the raggedy men, but the raggedy men only wants the good woman, and the raggedy woman only want the good men. But when they get with each other, they cannot appreciate them because they're raggedy by nature. Bunch of raggedy ass folks, but they hate each other. They're raggedy together, but they cannot stand each other. Listen, if you know you're raggedy, hey Patty, find you a raggedy ass person. That's ridiculous. I know you have all the quality people. You have all the quality people looking at your raggedy ass like that's all men. That's all women. And it's not true. It's just for some reason that differences. You like raggedy because the raggedy brings out the good side. The raggedy makes you alive because you're so peaceful. to bring out the raggedy in each other. You know what I mean? But you're raggedy ass talking about I want balance. So let me get a good person. Let me get a good quality man or woman. I like balance. I'm raggedy, you know, I'm loud and I'm obnoxious. And I can't have a man who's the same. I need a man who's quiet. But if he's quiet, I'll be loud to him and make him feel like he's a woman. And now he gonna leave me again. I gotta find another calm man because I can't change. Why would I change myself? Why would I change me? Huh? Why? Nothing is wrong with me. This is just who I am. Ain't that what we be saying? Ridiculous. That's who I am. This is the crap that we be saying sometimes. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to be hearing it? Hey, Aura. I don't think we hear it. I wish I liked women. Listen, I'm telling you all, man. It's not just men. That's the problem. Women, the problem too. I'm telling you all, I know this couple since I was in the military. I know this couple. Most raggedy, ratchet couple I ever seen in my life, but they're still married after like 20 years. The most raggediest couple. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how he does it. And I don't know how she does it. Two raggedy ass people. I'm not even playing. I knew them in the military. Dude his wife is so raggedy. But he is just man. I remember back in this, we used to go to the club. And his wife on the dance floor with other dudes. And he just there drinking his drink. Dude, that's your wife. Never mind. That his turn, I don't like, but and they all arguing on live. They be on live just cussing each other. Y'all raggedy people, but I guess those two like each other. It lasts the same frequency. It makes sense. Keep that man. Keep that woman. Raggedy people don't like raggedy people usually. But listen though, seriously, when you see that man coming with all the good stuff, let the man be. Sometimes you have to understand. You have to listen. You have to understand. If you want that one, I'm talking about that specific person. For that person to keep wanting you, it's for you to be away from him, and vice versa, and her. You have to be away. You have to keep your distance. That's when they appreciate you. They cannot keep doing that thing when you are there. Some people are just wired that way until they get to a place. Hey, she's prevailing. Until they get to a space where they is conscious and where they are at peace. That's when they appreciate you. And sometimes when you see people that don't appreciate you, you just gotta cut time. It's not about your feelings. Some of you are, but I feel, you know, I can't stand that stuff, man. But I feel the way I feel about him. Ma'am, it doesn't matter. If you didn't feel that way, would you still be there? Well, no, of course not. But then, what's the problem? But it's so hard. It's not hard. It's just you are entertaining your feelings too much. You are your feelings is entertainment. I had a water in here somewhere, but that thing is hiding. It's a big ass truck. What I was saying? Well, water. I was gonna say you had a water in here. Whatever the heck was I saying? I'm telling you, your feelings it's not making sense to you, is it? It's not making sense. Asking all them questions, making statements, assuming, asking all of them. I'm telling you all, man. But understand this though. Seriously. Why men curse so much? That turned me off into ghetto street gang and ugly love is based on respect. I stay away from him. He's whining, crying. I don't care anymore. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Listen, these men ain't your kids, man. These men ain't your kids. Some of y'all treat these men with more understanding as you treat your own kids. You give that man more understanding and chances as you will beat your kid's ass for something that your man will do. Let that sink in. You will spank your kid's ass for something that your man will do. A grown ass man. But yet you're telling your kids don't do it. Come on, man. You would beat your kid's ass. I told you don't do it. I was hungry. It wasn't my kid was hungry. He went in the fridge and ate your last piece of cake. You ever left something in the fridge? Some chicken wings or something? And you was thinking about these chicken wings all day at work? You know what? You all don't understand me. I know my jokes are different. You all don't, because you all don't live, you all don't live real life, man. You ever been to a place and you bought some chicken wings or something and you put it in the fridge thinking that, listen, when I come home, I'm going to kill this. Turn it up! Woo! You looking at the clock at work, it's 3 o'clock. 1 more hour. Oh! Them wings was good too. You come home, you lift the box up the fridge in your arm, your shoulder just went out because you expect something to be some weight in there, and you, oh shit! Number one, that part alone pisses you off. You lift the box up and they left the box in there. Nothing in there. There's nothing in the box. There's nothing in the box. Oh shit! No, you're mad, right? You're mad. Your son walked in there. Mama, what's wrong? Who ate my chicken? I was hungry and I didn't know you wanted it. Oh my God! But let your man eat it. Let your man eat it. Oh my God! Let your man eat that chicken. Oh, it's okay. You were hungry? Oh, I can get you some more. You want some more? Man, bump that. I'm telling you, some of you all give your man. Man, listen. So lights hurt your hands. You all give me these grown men I wish my wife. You know what? I didn't wish my wife give me more chances. I can't. I don't want a woman who give me other chances because I think it would mess up my discipline. Not that I'm not disciplined, but I don't want a woman to. I want a grown up who don't. I can't take too much because naturally human nature is weird. Human nature is very fragile. The human is very fragile. And if you give people all these chances, people just fall back into that nonsense. They fall back into that nonsense. And you think because you give them chances because you love them. No. It's not love. You're afraid of them leaving. A lot of times, it's not love. I'm hot, y'all. I'm hot. It's hot. It's hot. If you give people so much chances, it's not because you love them. It's not love. It's because of fear. What if they leave? What if they're just not coming back? What if listen, look at these grown people. Let me say, men, I don't really feel sorry for men a lot, I think men, I don't know, I think you're all too easy on men these days. I think men are like, men you fight monkeys and lions and chimpanzees. You ever fought a chimpanzee before? I fought one once. Chimpanzees whoop your asses, man. Chimpanzees you ever fought a chimpanzee? Them things will tear your eyes out and eat it in front of you so that you can watch them eating it and actually be okay. Listen, men used to fight chimpanzees. I saw a man when I was younger fight a damn dragon. A dragon. You ever fight a dragon? No, we can't even go to work. I don't, and he's on your couch. When you come home from work, he's on your couch talking about, hey, baby, how was your day? I don't understand. I don't know, man, but I cannot get into that lifestyle. I can't. No, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm on my couch laying down when my wife comes home because I bring her income. I pay all her bills. Because I'm sitting my ass right on his couch. But I work. But brother, if your man don't work, leave him on the porch. Leave him on the porch. When you come home, he could be on the porch. You open the door, he comes inside, and he acts like a dog who's happy to be in his house. Don't leave a man in your house. Leave a man in the porch, sitting down. Hey, I give you a nice chair. I don't know how y'all do it, man. I don't know. If I was a woman, I don't think I would be turned on by a man without income. I don't know. How y'all find a man with no income attractive? I don't even know how. Now, I'm not saying that he got to make a whole lot of money. But damn it, though. You're a grown man. How y'all vaginas get wet? How your vaginas even get moist? How does your vagina say? I don't know why you are still listening. To me. Listen, I don't know how your nipples get hard. It should be cold in the house. Don't turn the heat on, just cold. The nipples. I don't know, man. I'm teaching my daughters. These daughters, y'all gotta work now. Work. But damn it, when you meet a man, make sure he's something like your father. Because I'm teaching you all little. I'm teaching my daughters, man. This is what a man looks like. I'm teaching my daughters. This is what a man. I'm teaching my son. Son, don't carry your raggedy ass self on nobody's couch. It's very raggedy. To have a 19-year-old boy on some 2-year-old woman girl's couch being raggedy is very disrespectful. Don't do it. Because I don't know how you all do it and feel I'm looking for my princess and I'm a prince and I'm a princess too. Listen, man, it's scary out there, man. I mean, I don't think it's scary. But I think a lot of times, man, we don't realize how much power is in our influence. What you accept will continue. Not saying it's your fault, but it continues because these raggedy ass people don't have, a lot of people don't have, listen, women, listen, this is not about just men. I can't just keep talking, it's not about just men. Women are the same way. Some women are raggedy as hell. I remember, man, I was messing with this married woman once. This is a long time ago. I said, hey, we're in the hotel. By the way, I was raggedy too. I understand raggedy. I get raggedy. I was raggedy. Hell, I'm still raggedy. I'm just fine-tuned a bit. I'm just ragged now. Not raggedy. Not fully raggedy. Just ragged. I don't do them things anymore because that shit just hurts. It hurts and it's very destructive. So I stop. I turn my raggedy down. Because if I keep doing it, it just don't give me the life that I want to live. And I'm not doing this for my wife. Somebody think, hey, what about your wife makes you stop being raggedy? Shit, I wish it was about her. Seriously, I wish it was about her. Oh, it's not about her. Mister. Oh, it's not about. So what is it? Why your wife? No, my wife was just like, this sounds bad. It's not like she's like everybody else, but she's just a woman like the woman I've dealt with. And I'm the one who was raggedy. So what about her that made you stop being raggedy? Man, listen, it's not about her. I ain't doing it because of her, trust me. If it was because of her, boy, I would be a boy. Oh, if it was because of her, I will fall because of her. I would be happy because of her. I would cheat because of her. I would lie because of her. I would do this because it's not because of her. Let me not give you that credit. Let me not even try to give her that credit because it's not her. And she knows it's not her. I tell her, hey, baby, it's not you. But I had to be grown. I have to have this character. This is my character. And if I want my character, if I want to be this man, no matter who I'm with, I got to be this man. And I had to learn that. It took me a long time to learn this. It took me a long time. It's not about the woman that I choose. It's about me. And when I became this man, no matter who I choose, I became that same man too. I became that same damn man. I stayed that man. Listen, it's not about her. I'm sorry, it's not about her. Some of you all be feeling bad. Sometimes, man, you be having a man and he raggedy as hell. He ain't shit, right? And then you teach him a good lesson. You teach a man a lesson and you leave his ass. His next woman, he begin to become better. He begin to treat her better. And then your feelings get hurt. Why you couldn't treat me? Because you taught him the lesson. Sometimes you can't teach somebody a lesson and stay. You can't teach somebody a lesson and stay. You don't be with somebody. You can't, listen, this is why it's about character, not feelings. It's about character, not feelings. To hell with feelings is about character. Find somebody with good character. Find somebody who, if you stay or go, whether you there or not, whether behind your back or in front of your face, they're doing the same damn thing. The same damn thing. The same damn thing. It's not because of my wife that I am this way. I am this man. Hey, Erica. Hey, my daughter and sister. It's about me. It's time for me to grow the hell up. It's about me. It's time for me to grow up, have a goal, and stick with it. My goal was to stay married this time. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I'm not, I'm not going to punish myself. But my goal was for me to see how long can I be this man. And every day I do something else. When I get to a place, I try something else. Let me try something else. It's not about my wife. My wife is like everybody else. Not saying that she's like everybody else, but she is like everybody else. It's me. I'm the one who sees her as special. I'm the one who made a choice. I'm the one who refrained from myself. I'm the one who understand. I'm the one who understood that what I gotta protect her from is me. All this time, the one thing I had to protect my wife from was me. I never knew that. I thought it was from these ragged ass dudes. I thought I had to protect my wife from these raggedy ass dudes, man. No, man. I thought it was strangers. The one thing I had to protect my wife from was from me. Lord, you don't understand this thirst that we have, the testosterone. Have you ever looked at same-sex marriages with two females? The one who is the one who seems more masculine, she's like a dude. Do you all notice that? They be cheating just the same way. That energy is hard to manage. It's hard. It's hard to listen. That testosterone, that shit is. Oh, you gotta have discipline. The testosterone. If the two women who's in a relationship and one of them is like a masculine one, it's hard for her too. She be doing the same things that the dudes be doing. You all notice that? Hey, Chesney. The testosterone is not easy to deal with, man. Have you looked at boys and girls? Me and my wife was talking this morning about our daughters and our son. It's two different people. My two daughters are just different from my boy. My boy is just that boy. I keep telling you, I thought he was. I'm like, dude, you must be slow or something. Until I talk to more people and realize everybody think that their son is ridiculous at that same age. Everybody think their son is just what like what's wrong with you, man? Like, what is wrong with you? But it's not. There's nothing that's wrong with them. That damn testosterone it's just different. It's like it makes them. I don't know what it is. It makes them just. It makes them dirty. They be funky. They dress funny. They don't comb their hair. They just look their teeth. But the girls, different. You have three sons, right? It's different. And so when you have that energy, you have to learn how to. It's different, man. That shit is different. I question my son, but now I realize that boy that boy's weird. But it's not weird. It's just a different. That energy just expresses itself differently. And so the man, as a man grow up, we have to learn. This starts before we grow up too. This starts from the male influences that we have in our lives. The male influence. I think a lot of men grow up with no male influence, and it's effing us up. We all grew up with woman influence. It's always the mother that's there. The mother is always there. Then sisters and grandmother. But the raggedy ass fathers sometimes they're not there. And we don't see the men. We don't see men. We don't be around men. We don't live with these men. We don't sleep in the same house. And it's hard to channel that energy because you don't know what to do with it. You have no idea what. He said it was raised by apes. Somebody said it was raised by apes. You are wrong, man. My son had their fathers. They lived with them for a period. Okay, good. Good. But them jokers is slow. But we have to understand, man. We don't have to understand anything. But I'm saying this. What am I saying? I'm saying if you end up taking more shit from men, they just become worse too, man. They become worse. Thank you for the gifts. They become they really do. They become worse. They become just You can't become the man's mother because that's not your role. My dad's testosterone creamed off of the floor. Oh, fell out of Lord. Outside of my two Lord. Miranda. But listen though, yesterday I got me talking so long that I didn't even get a workout. So as soon as I went in the gym yesterday, my wife texted me, "Hey, let's go lunch." Damn it. Okay, I'm coming. I'll pick you up. Not today. I'm going to work out. Y'all ain't gonna have me talking for no 2 hours. So I'm done. Let me close this. I forgot the point of this video, what I was saying, but I hope you all listened the whole time. Risa, I work out every single day, 7 days a week. And I work out at night in my house. I have some weights in my house that I work out. So I have the gym in the morning, and at night I work out in my own home. So I work out every day, 7 days a week. I got to, man.